Hey everybody, it's Mo with Cooking with Mo and Deb. I'm fixing supper tonight and I'm going to do an easy chicken dish that you guys are going to love. I found this recipe several years ago online and I can't remember where I found it, but it's spicy honey chicken. So if you've got some honey, that's great. And you got a lot of spices and you got some chicken, you can make this. So I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of olive oil and I'm going to put it into my mixing bowl. We're going to make a rub for the chicken. So to that olive oil, I am going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. 1, 2. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder. And y'all know me, I'm just going to eyeball this half. So here's 1 and a half. I'm going to add 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm really going to cut that back to just 1 teaspoon. Because I'm trying to cut down on my salt, y'all. All right, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. See, it's got a lot of spices in it, but I'm telling you, it is delicious. And that's going to take all of this. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Onion powder. And 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Now it calls for smoked paprika too, and I don't have any smoked paprika, so I'm going to add just a little extra of the regular paprika. Just a little extra. And I believe that is all the spices. I'm going to get a whisk. Use my handy dandy whisk. And mix this up, y'all. I'm going to turn this camera down so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to add just a little more olive oil. It seems a little bit dry to me. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to be smearing that on these chicken breasts. Whoa. I'm going to want it to be where I can smear it. So there's that. Now, I've got some chicken breasts. I only have 3, but they were huge. So I cut them in half. And I'm just going to take my hands and I'm just going to, actually I'm going to pour it on here. Might be better. Pour just a little bit on each one. This is a lot of spices, y'all, but really is good. And we haven't even gotten to the best part yet. All right. Now I'm just going to rub the rub. I'm going to rub the rub on the chicken breast. And I've got a pan over here that I have, it's just a sheet pan that I've put some aluminum foil on. And sprayed it with some Pam olive oil spray. And I'm just going to put my chicken breast on there, my boneless, skinless breast on there. We're going to broil this in the oven for 6 minutes on each side. So it's not a very long cooking time either. But these spices will have time to soak in good to that chicken. Let me wash my hands real quick. Okay, so 6 minutes under the broiler on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and broil these, and then I'll bring it out and we'll make the honey part of the recipe. Be right back. Okay guys, my chicken is finishing up in the oven, so I thought I would go ahead and show you how to make the honey glaze. So I've got 1/3 cup of this wonderful local fresh honey, and it is delicious. If you can't find local fresh, then just, honey at the grocery store. Better wash this off before I'm tempted to lick it off. Okay. After that, we're going to add lemon juice, real lemon juice. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of that. All right. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. 1 tablespoon. And you hear my oven beeping, that means the chicken should be ready. I wound up having to butterfly those thicker pieces of meat because I wanted to make sure they were good and done in the middle. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this. So the chicken is done. All those juices, I'm going to keep it keep it moist and keep it from drying out. All right, now we're going to add, we've added our apple cider vinegar. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of spicy brown mustard. You can add Dijon if you have Dijon. I didn't have Dijon, but I think they're kind of close to the same thing. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon approximately of that, and then 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard, the kind you use on your hot dogs. That's what we're going to add there. All right, now we're going to mix that yummy goodness up together with this honey. Oh my goodness, I smell it. It smells good. So this is making a sweet but Dijon-y kind of glaze to put on your chicken. All right. And I think I'm going to add a wee bit more honey. Just call me Winnie the Pooh. I'm going to add more honey. Honey is so good. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. I'm not measuring it. I just feel like it needs to be a little thicker. And that honey's going to make it thicker. All right, now we're going to show you what we do next. Stir that up. Yeah, that was definitely better. So maybe a little oat, maybe 1/3 a cup of honey and the tablespoon. How about that? Does that sound like a plan? All right, so I've got my glaze mixed up really good. Now I'm going to bring this pan back over here where y'all can see. All right. Now all I'm going to do is pour the glaze over the chicken, like so. Now if I had a smaller pan, it might be better, because my glaze is trying to run away from me. But I can promise y'all this is going to be good. Put some more on that one. Get every drop. Okay, so we have the glaze on the chicken. I'm going to just kind of, okay. I'm going to put it back in the oven. On broil for about 2 minutes. And we'll be right back and show you the final product and do a little taste test. Okay, you guys, dinner is served. So we have our spicy honey chicken. And you know, we're trying to eat a little more healthy, so I'm serving it with some California vegetables that it's the steaming kind that you fix in the microwave. So that was a quick and easy, it was a cooking time of about 15 minutes. And you know, it probably took me about 20 minutes to finish supper. So that's a pretty good quick meal for you. So I'm going to take a bite. I wish you could taste it. So if you have a source for your local honey, you need to try to get you some, because local honey is best for allergies and things like that. The honey that's pollinated in your own area supposedly is really good for allergies. So I'm going to take a bite of this spicy honey. Perfect. Very good. Very tender and very juicy. Y'all try this recipe. It'll be in the comment or it'll be in the post. So try this recipe and let me know what you think. We'll see y'all later.